Hey, it's Claire Baker, and you are watching the very, very first ever video episode of the Gratitude Files, which is a monthly segment on my blog where, if you've been following along for a while, you would know I share a few of the things in my life that I'm feeling really grateful for, feeling really excited about, and it's just a bit of a fun, light-hearted segment. So I thought this year, to welcome in the new year, and I know that we are more than halfway now through Feb, but this is my very first blog post for 2015, so I thought I'd jump in, say good day, and catch up over video, which is sometimes a little bit more personal than a blog post. So anyway, let's just dive straight in. The three things at the moment that I really wanted to express my gratitude for, and I will say that I think there's a lot of power in expressing gratitude verbally too. Often when we're writing it or even thinking it, it can sometimes feel like as if we're going through the motions. I know I'm guilty of that sometimes. I'll be writing in my diary and, I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for this, and it's kind of like, family, Andrew, my job. But when we're really verbalizing it and expressing it like this, it feels so much more powerful, I think, and you can feel it, which is really important. Really feel that gratitude. Where do you feel it in your body and why? So this could be fun. Maybe this is something I'll keep doing. The three things I wanted to express gratitude for today are more states of being that I've been feeling big time since the start of this year, and I'm really glad I gave myself a couple of months break over the Christmas period and New Year period from the blog, because it's given me a lot of space to tune into how I'm actually really feeling. And so something that I definitely recommend anyone who's maybe in need of the three things I'm about to mention here, which is clarity, gentleness, and authenticity. Take a break from whatever it is that you maybe feel isn't quite getting you to that space, and then give yourself some space in order to feel how you want to feel. So let's dive straight in. The first one is clarity. Holy shit, I have just had so much more clarity this year, again, from taking a wee bit of a break from the blog and giving myself some space to get clear on where I want my life, what direction I want to take things in this year, personally and also with my business. Clarity on the blog, clarity about where we want to live, clarity about how I want to feel. Amazing what can happen when you step back and create that space. So I've been feeling really clear about the types of people I want to work with this year, the message that I want to share, which you'll be hearing more and more about, but it's pretty much key to everything I already talk about. I think I've just finally managed to find a way to make it more poignant. Self-care and self-expression is really at the heart of everything that I do. Yes, I'm really, really, really into eating well and moving your body and being healthy, finding your true wellness, but not from because I want to weigh a certain amount I want to weigh X amount of kilograms, or because I even really want to run a certain amount of kilometers, or because I want a thigh gap, or because I want to fit into my skinny jeans. Yeah, those are all nice byproducts, but let's look at self-care from the perspective that we need to feel good in order to be doing our best work in the world, in order to express ourselves fully, which is really what we're here to do in the world. We are here, and this is just like such a revelation for me over the holiday break. We are here purely to express ourselves, and you may have noticed this theme coming up a lot in my writing over the break, in my newsletters and on social media, but that's what we're here to do. And so for each one of us, that's our purpose, and it could be different for all of us. It is different for all of us. We're all unique, beautiful beings, and so our soul's purpose is different. Our job is to figure out exactly what it is, what part of ourselves are we not expressing at the moment, what part is calling out to be expressed, and realizing that in every opportunity, every challenge, every moment, every relationship in our life, we're given an opportunity to express ourselves and to decide who are we in relation to this, and to send that message out there. And I love that so much. I really love that. So self-care for me, and definitely going to be talking about this more, the relationship between self-care, about looking after yourself in order to be able to express yourself and do your best work in the world, whether that is setting up your own business, whether that's being a mum, whether that is traveling the world. You know, what is your calling and how can you take the very best care of yourself so that you can actually get it done? So that's the clarity that I've had recently, and I've loved that. I'm working on a new recipe ebook for She Is Radiant, which is going to wrap up that whole series. So that'll be in your hands in the next few months. I'm not too sure when, but I've started working on that, which has been really fun. I've just updated and pretty much rewrote my free ebook Get Unstuck, which you'll have really soon, early March, all going well. I just got it back from my designer this week and it's beautiful. Working on a bit of a coach's black book, just a whole lot of tips and tricks and secrets that I've learned over the last couple of years of coaching for all the coaches out there. I know that there's quite a few of you in this tribe, which is really great. I've also got a big overarching idea for an e-course this year along these lines of self-care and self-expression, which is also what my workshops around Australia are going to be focused on this year. So yeah, clarity's been really great. It's amazing once you just start tapping into that, what unfolds. Yeah, amazing. So that's been really amazing. The second state of being that I really want to express some gratitude for, and this is a quick one, is just gentleness. Oh my God. So while we were in Bali, we ate well, but we didn't eat a lot, and I didn't exercise at all. I think I went to 2 yoga classes and that was about it. We did sweet F all, really. We really did as little as we possibly could, and that was really what we needed. We had these amazing plans of getting up at 5 a.m. every day, exercising. Didn't happen. Did not happen. Slept in every day. I think I probably got about 10 hours of sleep every single night. Like I said, did a little bit of yoga, but we really took it easy, and it was so nice. Coming back, I've noticed how much harder it's been to get up in the mornings. I did not jump straight back into a routine by any means. My sweet tooth definitely got a bit overworked by all the smoothies and delicious vegan ice cream in Bali and banana pancakes. So coming back and noticing that was like, oh God, okay, here we go. I definitely need to jump on the I Quit Sugar train for a week or so to kind of recalibrate. It was really nice to come back though and find that gentleness and to just, without judging it, without labeling it, even while we were away, just going, you know what, this is actually what we really need right now. We had grand intentions of this being, you know, super fit, healthy, you know, moving all the time, exercising kind of holiday, but it didn't happen, and that's totally fine. A few years ago, whenever I fell off the bandwagon, which is a term I don't really love, but you know what I mean, I would be so mad at myself, I'd judge myself, I'd create these ridiculous like 1,200 calorie diet plans, like exercise twice a day, be drinking about 3 litres of green tea to try to flush everything out. Like it was just so over the top, and it was like one to the other, you know, and we have to, particularly as women, tune into the ebbs and flows in our cycle and in our life and realise that there are days where you are just going to want to lay in bed and you are just going to want to take it easy, and maybe you do 10 minutes of yoga that day and that's enough. That's fine. It's okay to eat ice cream sometimes. You know, I'm not at all into food shaming. I'm also into eating a really nourishing whole foods diet and the right foods for you, but by no means do we need to berate ourselves and judge ourselves. You know, if we're not eating, I'm not going to use the word perfect here either, but the most nourishing diet all the time, you know what, it's just food, but let's just ease back into a way of eating that does feel really good for you. So it's been really nice to have that gentleness coming back again from Bali and going, okay, I am going to really bring more awareness to what I'm eating. So I've been using a food diary, which I just decided before I made this video that I'll actually give you the free food diary from the She Is Radiant toolkit, because I think it's such an important tool, you know, an easy, simple way to bring some awareness to what you're eating. I think that's definitely the first step when it comes to making changes in your life. So yeah, that's a state of being I'm really enjoying being in, and it's definitely one that supports and sustains positive change as opposed to judging ourselves and being negative biatches. Third state of being that I'm really loving at the moment and feeling incredibly grateful for being in is a state of authenticity. I just can't be bothered being anything else, and I've always felt like that. It's too much work to try to do anything that just doesn't feel right for me. What really spurred this expression is I really loved, I don't know if you saw it over the weekend, Violet Grey Design. They create beautiful intentional and chakra jewelry. I've reviewed them before on the blog, and I've got 3 of their chakra charms. They're gorgeous. You'll be able to see that one there. Alex from Violet Grey ran a social media flash mob, which is so cool, called Imperfectly Me VG, and it was I was so honoured to be invited to be a part of that and to share something about yourself that is an imperfection, but in reality is actually a really great thing. Something that we might have others perceived about ourselves prior in the past as being an imperfection. But in reality, it's actually something that's really perfect, and that there is no such thing as being perfect or even imperfect. And the point of it was to really celebrate with love, who we are as women, and celebrate each other, and all, our humanity as a whole and our uniqueness. And I loved it so much. I shared my boobs. They've definitely been the body part that I have most struggled to embrace over the years. They're much bigger than my friends, ever were. Having it being a size 8 to 10 double D is a pain in the ass when it comes to buying bras and bikinis, and anyone out there with a big chest will be nodding, going, yes, Claire, totally understand. Finding tops that fit, you try on a dress you love and then your boobs don't quite get in there. And anywho, embracing them and really sinking more into this goddess, feminine energy, you know what, I'm a woman and it feels awesome to have tits. I love having boobs. They look great in dresses. Embracing that it's been really, really big for me. Something that I felt for so long was an imperfection. Suddenly looking at it and going, actually, you know what, I feel more womanly with breasts. They do look great in clothes. They feel amazing. I know when I'm ovulating. I know when my period's coming. They really do. They're intuitive. They know what's going on, and they're powerful. And it's so important for us as women to embrace that energy and really own that. And that's something that for me is definitely going to be more key this year. I know that it keeps coming up for me, how much I know I need to embrace more and more of that feminine essence, that yin energy, that receiving. It's beautiful, it really is. So they're the 3 states of being that I'm really grateful for that have been present in my life since we last caught up, since I last spoke to you on the blog. I'd love to know from you what states of being, what are you really grateful for at the moment? What's 2015 been looking like for you thus far? Fill me in. I really can't wait to hear from you in the comments. What you got from this video. It's longer than I thought it was going to be, but never mind. It's so nice to catch up with you, and I'm so grateful to be back on the blog this year. Like I said, there's quite a few fun and creative things coming your way. I'll post the link to that free food diary as well, and again, gentleness. If there's some changes you want to make in your life, bring some awareness to it. Stay real. Love you guys so much. I'm really, really grateful that you're here, and I'm going to stop rambling now. Mwah! I'll speak to you soon. Bye!